All right, hello everybody. Welcome back to another First Impressions review. This is a game that is getting tanked on Steam since it launched yesterday. This is Kingdoms of Ereloth. Now, guys, I bought this game, I don't know, mid-afternoon yesterday when it launched, and it was, I think, at like 25 or 30 reviews. Most of them were negative. I believe it was like 6% negative, and I bought it saying, man, I have to see how bad this game is. But since I purchased it, I could not even connect online. So the developers did make a big apology today, and I guess they launched the servers. I want to go ahead and show you. This is a a $25 title with a 20% discount its first week, so they're asking 25 bucks for it. But if you look here on the forums, a lot of people are saying it's really bad, etc., etc. But right here is a thread I want to go ahead and focus on. So Forzak here, 9 hours ago, made a big post. Evidently, he's a Spanish ex-developer, that he's a former employee. Can confirm many of your suspicions are true, from false marketing propaganda to the short development time of the video game, and even bad labor practices, such as laying people off without prior notice and unpaid contracts for professionals and interns. He says he apologizes in advance, that he doesn't know English that well. I think he's doing a great job with English. He says, first point, unpaid contracts and the crisis. To begin with, I confirm the company falls into the category of black company due to poor labor practices. It uses interns whom they hire with a promise of a very low payment, only like $150 for 3 months. Ouch. This payment is subject to be cumbersome conditions and will only be paid upon the launch of the video game. Wow. However, the contracts did not stipulate the risk of failure, and some developers were forced to work even on holidays such as New Year's Day, like in my case, or weekends with irregular hours that often exceeded the stipulated working day. And for such low pay, that is such a harsh, evidently a fact made by an ex-employee of the development team. Ow, 150 bucks for 3 hours and made him work on holidays, made him work overtime. Oh, big oof. Second point, bad management and various business restructurings. We started with the fact the company relied almost exclusively on interns who were looking for a job opportunity to graduate. Many of these developers had no prior experience outside of the typical prototyping that you're forced to do in college. Two, the ambition of the game. This is an important one, guys. The ambition of the game was disappropriate are disproportionate to the number of processes that had to be developed. So basically, they're saying the game was way too ambitious based on the crew and the developers they hired and all the stuff they had to do. However, I'll be honest, there were still cases of interns who did not attend or collaborate due to their inexperience or lack of commitment. But don't judge them because the company from the beginning did not fulfill their contracts. They also did not have capable leaders since most of the interns leading were the interns leading other interns. I know what you're thinking. This led to leadership clashes between interns. So a lot of fighting, a lot of chaos, just a lot of bad leadership from the get-go. Three, this caused bad coexistence within the company, as we just figured out. Ironically, they were trying to be inclusive. There were many internal fights, many dismissals without prior notice, and without remuneration, both on interns and collaborators who entered in a professional capacity, including myself. Now imagine all these problems in a single work environment. There was restructuring in the middle of the project, forcing interns and professionals to work on areas that they were not familiar with. This caused several restarts of the project, a topic I'll explain later, all because of poor management and the lack of responsibility when dealing with the conflicts. Almost no development area kept its initial members. Jesus. So this is why I'm reading this particular thread, because this is somebody that actually worked on the game, and he's basically stating some card hold facts, it looks like. I'm honestly surprised that one of the developers now for this game hasn't deleted this and banned this guy. That's honestly surprising that the facts being thrown out here, they look so bad. Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't deleted this post, to be honest. Anyway, third point, advertising scam. At this part, I will tell you the obvious because yes, it's true. Much of the promised content is not in the video game, and this is because they use assets, content from other developers who make their creations available to make video games. Basically, they use assets from the Epic Game Store and stuff like that. Basically, they use the technical demonstrations of the assets to make their video clips, captures, and trailers. In fact, much of the content shown is not even included now. So I ask you not to buy the product since much of what they promised are technical demos of the Unreal Engine and the assets, etc., and not what the game actually has. For my part, I made a report on Indiegogo and Kickstarter, but I think it will not be enough, so I recommend that you act. Fourth point, development time, project restarts. Did you notice many bugs, low graphic quality, poor performance, and designs that have nothing to do with the trailers? For example, the island? Well, some of you are right. The game has less than 6 months of development time, even though it's been advertised as more than a year. This is because the game has had at least 3 restarts, 2 big ones and 1 small one. And this is due to the second point because by changing hands so many times, with so many different leaders and an indecisive CEO, a prototype called Kingdoms of Ereloth was born. Not even with all the crunch, leaders or directors with high egocentrism could improve and deliver a good project. Because as you know, the project did not even reach the alpha. Jesus. Fifth and last point, my work experience. I could say that I climbed in the company, going from supporting the design area to creating the world building and then designing the map several times of the final game. However, this ascent was not due to my own merit, but due to the chaotic circumstances of the project. The game suffered at least 3 different restarts, 2 big ones and 1 small one, due to the CEO's indecisions, the lack of coordination among the leaders, and the internal conflicts among the developers. The world building that I created was lost and not even respected at all, even though it was ready back in February. The curious thing is that before the month, there was nothing more than basic concepts and many Unreal Engine assets. There was no GDD, which is core document to the guide of the development of the video game. So basically, there's no rough draft or plans of how they're, what they're going to do, how they're going to make it, etc., etc. And that wasn't even made until the end of April. Everything was done without any organization or planning at all. This led to the dismissal of many members in charge of key areas of development. The funny thing is that I did not think to defend them since I didn't have a relationship with them beyond that of the professional. But when they were dismissed, others took over and restarted the project in an almost complete way. They washed their hands and blamed everything on the previous managers. Months of work was lost without guidance or direction. Therefore, in a way, it was necessary to start over since nothing was designed based on a guide or any concepts. In my case, they gave me the command of a small team called PvE Encounter. This team did not have many tools or staff since we were just 2 people initially. My colleague lasted 2 weeks and then left the company because they made so many nonsensical orders and rejected the proposals without even reviewing them. After that, I was left alone designing. I even took care of making guide documents for the interns, but because there were none, I spent several months supporting what I could. But when I had a personal problem, I only did what my area demanded and what my role had to fulfill for 2 more weeks. They that sentenced me because they wanted me to help with the level design area, but my personal problems were not minor. Therefore, I warned that I would not be available for that. Even so, when I returned, they treated me in a degrading way. They put me in charge of a developer who spoke ill of me. Jesus, this just sounds so bad. He spoke ill of him in his presence and behind his back as well. I gave notice of that to management because they still remained committed to the project. But they only told me he is like that. Besides, you deserve it because they have worked more than a week. Jesus. They did not consider the evidence that I sent to them of my situation. A week passed, beginning of September, and they dismissed me for having lowered my workflow. All without prior letter breaching my contract and labor rules. They didn't give me any reason for dismissal, and not satisfied with that, they asked me to continue delivering the things that I had done already. I did not earn money with this. I did not earn any money with this. Maybe they will pay me, maybe they won't. But at least I vented. I hope to help those affected, and please spread this. Jesus Christ, that is so... It's almost gut-wrenching to read that about the chaos and unprofessionalism of the person behind this game, the CEO. Wow. Not even having any basic plans or a rough draft of what the game's going to be, what it's going to do, throwing up assets as trailers, just showing demonstrations and movements and stuff like that included in the assets and saying, hey, this is in the game. Just basically a whole bunch of bullshit trailers and promises that aren't actually in the game. And now the game launches, and we wonder why yesterday it had like 6% positive reviews. And even after a huge update today, it's still only 11% positive. And who knows? With that kind of chaos, it wouldn't surprise me if the developer is actually, either making alt accounts or paying for fake reviews or whatever just to get it up to the 11% we see now. So we know me, guys. We know how brutally honest I am. I'm going to give this game my rating. We'll see if this game makes a M.I.S.S video. You already know from the thumbnail what it got. But you'll at least be able to see my perspective and see what I see when I play the game. Make your own decision. Let's go ahead and give Kingdoms of Ereloth its first review. It's an action RPG that has its PvP, online PvP. You can't play single player. But when you look at the trailer here, guys, let's look at the trailer because I feel like this is important because let's see if the trailer matches what we see when we play the game.
Full of mysteries and wonders. Survival begins by gathering the gifts of the earth.
Okay, so we have a pretty good looking survival game.
Forge your destiny, mastering the art of creation.
The UI looks good.
Test patience and precision in hunting.
The hunting looks really good in the trailer.
Logging is the first step to build your empire.
That looks good.
Or of course, you can unravel the earth's secrets.
The mining looks cool. Maybe down in a tunnel or a dungeon, mining resources.
You will find shelter under a roof made by your own hands.
Make your own house. Farming. Okay.
Till the land and nourish your future.
I like all the details that it shows that you have about your plants.
Your companions or your next meal.
Breeding animals.
Conquer the seas, but beware of
Conquering the seas. Boy, this is an ambitious game. Trading.
Eloquence and amass your fortune.
Wow. The trailer makes this game look just fucking amazing, especially since it's an online PvP game.
Unknown lands on mythical
Mount riding. Dungeons.
Plunder the depths and challenge the creatures of the night.
Yeah. It looks quite amazing in the trailer. I mean, the frame rates in the trailer look pretty low, but overall the graphics and the ambition of the game looks really high. You got siege warfare. Yeah, this looks like such a fucking ambitious game, especially for a development company that doesn't have any previous games on Steam. This is their first title on Steam. The combat looks really fun. Like I say, the graphics look really good.
Welcome to Kingdoms of Ereloth.
Kingdoms of Ereloth. Let's see if what we experience even comes close to matching that trailer. Alright guys, we'll be back to take a real and honest early access launch look at Kingdoms of Ereloth on the day after it launched right here on Steam. We'll be back right after this. $16.99. Alright, welcome back everybody. So, here we go. We're in. I mean, the intro, when you load up, this looks really cool. Like all the embers in the air and everything like that. So, another thing I didn't like is you're actually required to create an account. Don't really like that. You have to create an account to play, but hey, whatever. I did that yesterday when the servers weren't up. I created a character. I called him Van Damme, but the servers were down all day yesterday and even late last night. And we have servers up right now, so we can take a look at this game. Let's go ahead and go into the US East, Early Access Server 1. Join. So this is my first actual look at the game, guys. I haven't been able to get onto a server until now. Obviously made with the Unreal Engine. The load time isn't bad. The FT does nothing. We can see motion blur out the ass. Ugh. Main menu. Yeah. Let's go make sure motion blur is turned off, because I am not going to play this game with that disgusting motion blur if I could turn it off. I could have swore I went into the settings yesterday and turned motion blur off. But maybe it doesn't even have a motion blur, I don't remember. Yeah, I turned motion blur off. Why the fuck is why with motion blur off is there still tons of motion blur? Yeah, I turned shadows to low, I turned motion blur off, but as you guys clearly saw, the motion blur still exists. That's a massive fucking problem. So the settings don't even work. Yeah, I mean, I know it was dark as fuck or whatever, but when I was moving around, the motion blur was extreme. That's terrible. I know a lot of people just like me fucking hate motion blur. Alright, so I don't know why every time I play one of these fucking indie survival games or whatever, every fucking time I play one of these sons of bitches. E to mount or dismount. Okay. Is that E? Yeah, that's E. Not doing anything. Obviously, it's not my horse, right? Hold. It says E. Okay, hold E for the inventory of the horse, and E to mount or dismount. It doesn't give me any other options, and it's not working. So I guess it's not like Red Dead Redemption, where you can just go up to a random horse and mount it. Let's try this guy. Yeah, I mean, if I can't mount it, why is it giving me that interaction saying I can mount it? I can't hold E to look at the inventory, and pressing E is doing nothing. F is doing nothing. Okay, so we got a swarm of NPCs, it looks like. Is that NPCs just dropping in out of the air? Whoa! I saw with a recent survival game where, like, zombies and boars were just dropping out from the middle of the air into the world. And I think I just saw that with a couple of these NPCs.
They're all doing fine. I'm fine. Good to hear. How is everyone? I'll see you around. Son got the flu last week. Be seeing you. I am sorry to hear.
E does nothing.
I hope he gets better soon.
Can't interact with anything.
I'll see you around.
E is doing nothing. It gives me all these interactions. There we go. That one finally worked. Okay.
Good to hear.
They're obviously just saying meaningless shit. Wow, why am I just sliding? Where did my animations go? Guys, you can't make this up. There we go. Now we're running again. Yeah, I was just sliding on the ground for a long time there. Okay, is that a stone I can pick up? No. Okay. Do run, do run. So holding shift, it does nothing. Oh yeah, it does. If you hold shift, it changes you from walk to... Okay. The keys are not working really at all. Now I'm just automatically running. I didn't press shift or anything. I just went from walking to running without pressing anything. And then when I was pressing shift, it wasn't doing anything either. Oh my god. I mean, the world looks good enough from what I can see. It looks like it might be getting lighter. The wind is really fucking loud. At least in my ears on my headset. Turn my headset down just a little bit. See a full moon. Can't see a full moon looking up my skirt. You got that. covered pretty good. I can say that I don't think I've ever seen this particular asset of this character before. The side of the trails where the snow is all looking like shit, that looks like shit, like where the trail meets the terrain. Yeah, it's all really bad looking. All pixelated or whatever you want to call that. But other than that, the world looks pretty good. Okay, so why are bushes and shit like that, like... Yeah, see that? See how bushes and stuff like that are flipping in and out of view? That's not good. Okay, well at least I can't run through trees, right? Yeah, look at the bushes and shit just flipping in and out of view as I run. Like that. Jesus. That's certainly immersion breaking. I like the compass at the top, the health at the top, that all makes sense. We hit tab. We have our inventory, we see our armor, crafting. We can make all this stuff. So campfire, it tells you required resources, you just need wood planks. Sugar, okay. Right, you need a pumpkin to make sugar. Stone shovel requires sticks, a rope. And what the hell is this? Rope? What the hell is this? Why is that rope? That looks like a stone. Yeah, I think they mean stone, not rope. So when I hover over a stone, it says rope. Wow, this game's just buggy as hell. So that's an easy fix. I'm just saying, yeah, making sure that a stone actually says stone, not rope. That should be a super easy fix. Hopefully they'll fix that. I mean, the UI looks really good, but god damn, this game is buggy. It'd be nice if it seems like every time I play one of these online fucking survival games or whatever, it seems like I always log in the middle of the night and can't see shit. But whatevs, right? I've already waited over 24 hours to try this game out, so I'm not gonna wait another couple hours. Not only that, I have to work here. Like about an hour, I have to log into work, so I don't really have a lot of options. It looks like it might be getting lighter though, so we can hope, right? I mean, yeah, you could move throughout the world, except for the bushes and shit like that clipping in and out of view. The world looks pretty good from what I could tell. Make sure we can't walk right through fences. We can't. Also, we got a big trading area here. Okay, okay.
I'm sorry.
I do like how all the people are kind of talking,
around.
having conversations. I mean, they're just saying random stupid shit.
Son got the flu last week. How's everything?
Son got the flu last week.
It's better soon. How's everything?
I mean, that's pretty cool, I guess. So, grass growing through the foundations is probably not great, especially in a game like this. Can't punch or anything. E. You have to hit E several times. Stronger or stranger. I've overheard that you've been assigned to deal with these sneaky that wander onto the beach. Tell me, you need help from. You need help from what? Try to recruit in dialogue.
They're all doing fine.
And then as soon as we interact with an NPC, we start sliding for a while. It's really weird. That's probably an easy fix as well. That's probably some kind of a stupid little bug or typo in the code or something. Not sure. Bro, talk to me. So, it looks like every NPC offers me the same fucking quest. Let's see what this guy says. So every person offers the exact same quest. Oh my god. Or the exact same dialogue. Not quest. So we just slide up onto a table. Really, bruh? Gonna climb the ladder? Nope. God damn, get light, fucking game. Fucking stay dark for fucking 74 fucking hours. You can't interact with any of this shit. And now I'm hitting an invisible wall. Oh, I somehow broke through it. I don't have any items, right? Nothing in my inventory at all, okay? Ah. Ah. Can't do anything with the pumpkin. Let me guess, this guy's gonna offer me the same... Yep, same fucking shit. What the fuck, man? What the flying fuck? Like, why would different characters not say different things to you or offer you different dialogue? Yeah, what the fuck are all these little fires or whatever? Huh. Interesting. Let me guess, same thing? Yep. Why would we expect anything more? So I don't see that I can interact with anything in this town except these NPCs, which say the exact same thing to me. Hey, at least this game doesn't just have empty houses. At least there are, you know, some of the houses do have items and decor in them. Nothing. Nothing. So every time I press the E button, I was saying E. I spammed E at least 10 times on each of those characters, and nothing ever happened. How do you fucking punch, man? Why does it seem like it? Why does it seem like it's getting lighter at some points, and then it goes back getting darker again? So fucking stupid. Like I swore it was getting lighter, and now it looks like it's getting darker again. Yeah, see, that guy just popped in out of the air. We just saw this guy pop in. E. Wait, imagine that. Let's see what happens if we try to recruit him. I would like to hire you. Continue. Convince me maybe you could work for me and get riches? Sure. Ahoy, good fellow. I'm ready to set sail with determination. I'm exhausted from waiting here for the right moment. Courage. Let's set sail. Alright, so is this guy supposed to follow me around now, or... Nope. Yo, brah. And then it's just the same. So, it looked like he accepted to help me out or whatever, but then nothing happens. And then we start sliding again. Because why wouldn't we? Yeah, see, none of this stuff, like this well here, none of this stuff is, it doesn't look interactable at all. What the fuck, man? Yeah, there's no interactions with that well. I wish it would fucking get light. Goddamn, man. I'm playing this game for 30 minutes. It's been dark the whole fucking time. Maybe they want it to be... Yeah, this is a great building. Nothing in here. No way to interact with ladders or climb up or anything. Like, maybe they want it to be dark all the time so you can't see all the flaws. Try to hide everything, but... We are exposing the game for being an incomplete mess. I don't even know what I can do. Like, I can't interact with anything, so I don't even know Like, I'm not seeing any rocks or sticks or anything that I could pick up. Because the crafting, when I look at the crafting, it says to make a stone knife, I've got to have a stick, stones, and rope, which I assume you make rope from fiber or whatever. Yeah, let me guess. Fiber, yeah. So, this is all fine, but inventory, tab. It's all fine and well, but if I can't find any sticks or stones to pick up to create these things, like, I'm not seeing anything interactable. I'm not seeing any stones or sticks. I mean, it would help if it wasn't dark as fuck. It's been dark for 30 fucking minutes. Who the hell wants to play a fucking online survival game where it's dark all the time? And then bushes popping in and out. But yeah, see, there's no sticks or stones anywhere that I could pick up. What the fuck is up with that? I mean, I'm wandering through the fucking forest. Hang on just a second, guys. I got a phone call coming in. Alright, guys, I am back. I was running while I was talking on the call, and I still haven't found anything to interact with in this world, in this overly dark world. Welcome back. I mean, we are seeing some of the terrain as I run around, but not only am I not seeing anything to interact with or pick up, like I can't pick up these mushrooms. Mushrooms are growing inside trees, so that's not good. Oh, maybe it is finally getting light. God damn. I thought that before, though. I thought it was getting lighter, and then it got really dark again. But yeah, I mean, I'm not hearing footsteps as well as I run and traverse the land. I'm not only not seeing any rocks, pebbles, sticks, or anything like that, but I'm also not seeing any kind of wildlife. There's no deer, there's no rabbits, I'm not seeing any birds. No life at all, except for these really lame NPCs that have the same dialogue that we already went through earlier. And then Bush is continuing to clip in and out. So see, I see... Oh! My first interactable item is berries on a bush. But then the berries... Okay, the bush goes away. So that's the first thing I've seen that I can interact with in the game, is berries on a bush. Okay. So let's make sure we got them in our inventory here. Yeah, we're getting blueberries. Well, we've got some fiber. And yellow berries. Okay. Now that I can actually see, maybe I can find some actual sticks or whatever. Oh, wow. Fancy level up. Foraging level up. Okay, that was a little over dramatic. Really laggy. Like, collecting this shit is kind of unresponsive. Like, I'm having to spam my E key, like, even when I have the pick berries interaction or whatever, like, I'm having to spam my E key like several times to get it. Okay. So if we can just find a stick or a stone, maybe we can pick it up. I guess this is daylight. It looks really fucking dark. Okay, so we have plenty of fiber right now. Yeah, we have 13 fiber. We just need to pick up some stones and sticks. We think you'd see all kinds of stones and sticks in here. And I don't know why every time I jump, I get this, like, I'm being hit on the right side interaction. Like, what the hell is that? Oh, that's my stamina, maybe? It almost looks like, hey, you're being hit on the right side kind of a warning. Oh, there's the ocean. Let's see if there's fall damage. See if I die if I jump off this rock. Whee! That motion blur, though. No fall damage. Okay. Assuming the red bar up there is my health. I assume it is. Maybe we need to go to the beach to find sticks and stones. Maybe finding sticks and stones isn't possible in the world itself. You know, inland from the beach. No idea. Wow, this beach doesn't look real good. Water, that That looks terrible. Holy fuck. Holy shit, does this look bad. Yeah, there's really no excuse for this. But what happens if we go swimming? Ah! Well, we can swim. Doesn't look real good, but we can swim. Well. The water looks better now when you're out here swimming in it. And I'm almost gonna die. Yep, I died. You're dead. Select an option to respawn. You don't have enough points to respawn here. So just a random respawn? Okay. So maybe we'll randomly respawn in an area where we can find some sticks and stones so I can craft something. Certainly not seeing anything. God, guys, I've been playing this game for 40 minutes and it's been dark as fuck the whole time. If E is doing nothing, I am spamming the shit out of my E key and it is doing nothing. Holding it down, nothing. Damn. Yeah, this game is obviously in a very sad state, guys. I don't know where you gotta go to pick up stones and spamming E button on mushrooms doesn't pick it up. The only thing I found to interact with is fucking bushes and collecting berries on bushes. Haven't found a single stick or stone yet. Yeah, see, that was collect a berry. And obviously we lost everything when we died. No fall damage if you fall off a giant fucking cliff. This game is terrible, guys. This game is beyond terrible. For one thing, it never fucking gets light. Like, what the fuck, bruh? What the flying fuck? And then every NPC that we see offers you the exact same dialogue, and then even when you go through it and recruit them and they agree, they just go about their way and don't follow you or help you or anything like that. Like, oh, is that a stone? Did we finally come to a stone? God damn! The stones are clipping in and out as well, but we found a stone to interact with. Holy shit. Okay, what do we need? What's the simplest thing we can craft? Stone knife. We need one stone. We need some plant fiber to make a rope, and then we need a stick. Okay, so where would you get a stick at? Hitting tab? Look what tab does, guys, when I'm in the crafting menu. Tab is just taking... This is what tab is doing. Tab, 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 tab. So to actually get out of this, you have to click inventory and then hit tab to get out of it. Wow. Wow, guys. Just fucking wow, right? Okay, so you gotta actually have your cursor right on berries, and then it gives you an interaction button. And then if you keep doing it, eventually the bush will disappear and you'll get some plant fiber. But when it's so fucking dark in the world, it's hard to... Yeah, it's like I can't break this bush down because I'm not getting that interaction anymore. So it almost seems like the only interaction I can get is either with red berries or blueberries or something. I am spamming the fuck out of my E key, by the way. This is terrible, guys. This is beyond fucking terrible. We've been dark now for 45 minutes. I can't move. I can't walk over these carrots. What the fuck? What the fuck? Can't interact with any of that shit. Can I ride this horse because he's in town? E. Hold E down. Nothing. Nothing at all. What a abysmal piece of fucking shit this game is. $25 for this, huh? And they say that they've been working on this game for over a year, according to that forum thread post that I read. There is not a year's worth of work being seen here at all. I mean, we see a competent enough looking world, I guess, but like what I'm seeing here is just buggy as hell. And I've played indie games made by indie survivors that where the functionality of the game is 50 times better. So guys, we're going to go ahead and get out of this absolute sack of shit that this game is. I can't even craft a basic fucking knife or anything like that. This game is going to get yet another negative review from me, so that 11% is probably going to go down a little bit. Wow, this is an instant refund for me. This is a missed video, of course, because this is as abysmal as you can get. Guys, I want to go ahead and show you. If I look at my profile right here, the Stormy Islands was made by a single indie developer. Now, I know the graphics aren't nearly as good, but the functionality in being able to craft items and pick items up and, you know, fight enemies and fight monsters and stuff like that is at least 50 times better in this indie game here, made by a single indie developer. I actually gave this game a positive review. This game also comes in at half the price of the game we just played, and the functionality is here. This developer actually made a really decent, game that with a few little polishes, maybe some changing out some of the textures that look a little bit better. This could be a really good game, and I'm not even joking. But yeah, you can craft items. You can actually find sticks and stones. You can break items down. Yeah, this game actually works. So the Stormy Islands, guys, is half the price and 50 times better than Kingdoms of Ereloth. And I'm just giving you facts. So if you guys are looking for a competent indie survival game that actually works, maybe look at that one. But this is terrible, guys. Kingdoms of Ereloth is... I don't even think that this game is better than Dead Matter, because at least Dead Matter had functionality that this game just doesn't have. This is horrible. This is bad in so many ways, and this game definitely doesn't deserve the 11% positive reviews it's getting. Either people are leaving meme reviews, or they're probably, buying fake reviews or something, because like I said yesterday, or even late last night, it was at 6% positive reviews. So, yeah, we have a key redemption here that's a positive review. A little buggy since launch day, but the devs are active and working on the servers. This looks like a fake review or a fanboy. That's why so many people are finding it funny. Give it time before review bombing. I'm giving a thumbs up because it's alpha in these days. Oh my god, dude. What the hell is wrong with people? Why would you give an absolute shit game with no functionality a positive review? You paid money. Do you think this game's worth $20, $25, Mr. Candy? Are you out of your fucking mind? Yeah, some of these reviews just look very suspicious. Like the idea and concept of the game, but the moment the game is unplayable and not worth $20, so why did you give it a positive review? Stop bombing the game with bad reviews. It has potential. This is the kind of shit that pisses me off. You don't review a game that you pay money for based on the idea of what it could be. You should review the game on the state the fucking game is when you play the fucking game. What the fuck is wrong with you dumbasses? How many times have we seen these fucking survival games launch and people leave reviews like this? Well, I see potential. I would give it a positive review even though it's the biggest turn I've ever played in my life. What the fuck is wrong with you? Go get some goddamn mental help. Right? If I give you a fucking pile of shit, if I shit in my hand and sell that pile of shit to you, Mr. DB King 96, if I sell you a pile of fucking human fresh shit and charge you $20 for it, and you fucking take a bite out of that shit, you don't fucking say, well, this could potentially be an apple pie, so this is really good, I really enjoy this. This is amazing, let me give it a positive review. No, this game is shit, just like the shit example I just gave you. You fucking review a game on exactly what it is, You know goddamn well this game is not worth 20 bucks, and you say that right here, right? So why the fuck are you giving it a positive review? It doesn't matter what the potential is. My pile of shit I fucking sold you for 20 bucks could potentially be an apple pie, but it's not. So you fucking state what it is when you play the goddamn game. This game will probably never be fixed. We saw how fucking bare bones it is. We saw how buggy it is. We saw how you interact with things and nothing happens. We saw how every NPC has the exact same dialogue lines, and even when you fucking get them to agree to recruiting them, they don't do anything. We saw that finding basic sticks and stones is almost impossible. We saw how it never actually got out of being dark in 45 fucking minutes. That's 45 minutes of my time that I'll never get back. What in the fuck is wrong with all you goddamn imbeciles giving this game a positive review? What the fuck is wrong with you? I mean, it's at least halfway understandable if you get a free fucking key for the game, right? That you might see, okay, well, I paid $0 for it and I see potential, so yeah, I'm gonna give it a positive review. But if you fucking paid money for this shit, what in the fuck is wrong with you? Seriously, go get professional fucking help. You know what? In fact, come to my house, let me sell you a fucking pile of my fucking human shit for 20 bucks and you can fucking walk away smiling. Yeah, because that's basically what you're doing here. Fucking imbeciles, man. I swear to God, humanity continues to get dumber and dumber and dumber every fucking day. Hey, it's not worth 20 bucks. It's definitely not worth 20 bucks, but I'm giving it a positive review because, hey, I see potential. It could potentially be good if they hire completely new developers that know what the fuck they're doing. They probably don't have the money to do that, but potentially, yes. If God took over this game and God created the game, it could potentially be good. So thumbs up. Yay! What the fuck is wrong with you goddamn imbeciles? Goddamn, I swear to God, I lose fucking IQ points. I lose fucking IQ points every day just reading online reviews. Just looking at how fucking goddamn dumb we are becoming as a society. There's my rage moment, guys. But yeah, this is as bad as it can possibly get. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Well, thanks so much for watching, everybody. Kingdoms of Ereloth is easily one of the worst games I've played in 2023. And yes, I would say this game is even worse than Dead Matter, because at least in Dead Matter, you could actually do something. At least in Dead Matter, the night actually turned into day. At least in Dead Matter, you could, at least fucking drive a car. In this game, you can't even ride a fucking horse, right? Like, how is this game better than Dead Matter? It's fucking not. It's worse. And we know how bad Dead Matter was. And is. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Be sure you comment down below. Let me know your 2 cents. Let me know if you agree as well that, god damn, we're such a fucking stupid-ass society. God damn, there's some fucking blithering idiots on Steam reviewing these fucking games. Like, what the fuck? Let me know if you agree with that. This has been Zaxter99. Have a good day, everybody. Have a good night, whatever time it is when you're watching this video. We'll see you in the next one. Peace, everybody.